Hi, welcome back to Queer Oddie. I'm Sky and I use they and them pronouns, and this video today is about staying at home all day and how that feels and what I end up doing. So I am disabled. On paper, it's due to having borderline personality disorder and bipolar disorder, because those are two things that qualify you for being on disability and being legally disabled. But I wanted to share with y'all my experience of kind of what it's like for me every day, the in and out of all the emotions that end up going through my head at the end of the day. So first off, what I wanted to say, like what I do all day, because people are like, "Well, you're home all day. Do you just sit on the couch and watch TV?" And that's actually what I used to have to do. Um, I'm really proud of the recent changes in the past couple of years, how it's been different from. It's really different now from how it used to be, but I used to just kind of lay on the couch all day and turn on the TV and then not watch it and just sleep, because I was either in too much emotional pain or too much physical pain. Um, Physical pain due to EDS. I actually have a sublux joint right here. And emotional pain due to many traumas and constantly reoccurring traumas in my head. So what I end up doing all day is pretty much just self-care. Um, so I try and make sure I eat every day, and at least at least one time would be nice. I spend time with my dog. I try to kind of enjoy my day, but most of it ends up being like getting through doing all the things I have to do every day to be a living human, such as doing my PT at home. I have exercises I have to do twice a day, and I also try and get to the gym every day so that I can swim, because it's non impact exercise. I don't know why, but sometimes when I make videos, I get really nervous about being visibly myself. I don't know why I do that. It makes no sense. But let's keep going. Um, so, um, I'm sure if you subscribe to my channel, you see that I stream video games. I enjoy doing that because it kind of gets me out of my head, and usually there's folks to talk to when I'm streaming, and a lot of those folks are dealing with the same things I'm dealing with or similar things, and the kind of a community there, not like a huge community, but like at least folks to like share a day or a couple minutes with. It's really nice for me. Um, so I try to walk the dog if I can. I go to every any appointments that I have, and I make sure that I check off the things that keep me alive and keep me from losing my physical therapist or something like that. Um, so how do I feel when I can't do even the little quote unquote things? Because they're not little things. Brushing my teeth is a giant task, because the sound and feeling of that brush is really triggering to me, and I get like a feeling down the back of my neck and on my skin. Um, this is really, I can't describe it, but it is extremely uncomfortable. Um, so sorry, sidetracked. Um, so they're not little things, is basically what I meant there. But how I feel when I can't do them is anxious and suicidal and depressed, and they end up when I start thinking about, oh my god, I can't even do the dishes, I can't even get out of bed. I can't even play this video game. Yesterday, I literally couldn't move this hand enough to play video games, which is like the only thing that I could do, that I felt like I could do. And so I was just watching TV, and I hate that. I don't, after years and years and years of just watching TV, and sitting on the couch and feeling like a pile of crap, because that's how I felt, I actually hate TV now, because I don't like really watching movies. I would rather play a game at this point, because at that time I couldn't play video games. I was in too much pain. It's sometimes just really hard for me to sit up or put my hands like this. Because of my EDS, I have chronic pain in pretty much every part of my body. And just not being able to move it's really depressing. Especially when the people around you don't believe you, because at that time the people around me did not believe me that I was in that much pain. They just thought I was depressed, and so they thought at the time that maybe it was the best thing was to yell at the person who's not getting out of bed. And if someone's that depressed, maybe just like leave them alone. Or if they're suicidal and depressed, help them get help. Help them help themselves. But I think it's still really hard for me to be at home all the time. And I have chronic suicidal ideation just because I feel like a useless human. But the thing is that the way that I get out of that style of thinking, I have a notebook for my notes, because I can't make a YouTube video without making notes. Look how pretty it is. Anyways, the way I get out of that thinking of I'm useless is, if somebody else were going through this, I would want them only to take care of themselves. And I know that for a fact. Like, I've been in a situation where I have disabled friends, and I have friends who can't get out of bed for whatever reason. Can't isn't a choice. Like, I can't sometimes. So I would really just want someone else to take care of themselves, and I would want to help them take care of themselves, and I don't really know why people aren't like this. I definitely depend on myself a lot, but I also need to be able to lean on other people a little bit. So something that like really struck me when I was like writing out my thoughts about this, in my YouTubing journal, my Pretty Little Mermaid journal, was just the thought that came out was, not everyone can always live up to society standards or even their own, and let alone their parents, because your parents always think that you can be a superhero. And all of that is okay. Not being able to do what typical people can do, if that's not okay, then nothing in my life is okay. And I don't agree with that, so that whole equation is just BS. So currently I'm really grateful for the progress I've made. And these days I'm really happy to say, so when I left high school, I lost my routine, which like included self-care and like eating and whatnot. And so these days I have more of a routine, and it's really helping me feel better, and I'm having a lot less meltdowns, and I'm having a lot less like agitation, and I feel more like balanced and like at peace with myself when I wake up and my smart home device tells me what to do. For some reason, like having that routine is, if I can do it, like if my hands are working and I can walk, then that's the best thing for me, is just to get up, because my theory is basically the same as inertia, and this is what my physical therapist says too, but it's an idea that I've had for a really long time, is that a body at rest stays at rest and a body in motion stays in motion. And I really want to be in motion, and I want to get out of this place every single day, and I want to have a life, and everything that's stopping me, I'm just going to move against it. And anything that wants to get in my way, I'm just going to deal with it. I decided at the beginning of 2019 that this was going to be my year of just getting everything in order, because I'm finally feeling, at least, this is my second year not going into the hospital. And that's amazing. You have no idea, that's amazing. It's amazing. And, yeah, we've made it almost to, so next month is May. That's the end of my bad period of the year. And, I'm really looking forward to the spring, summer, and fall. I think it's really gonna, things are looking beautiful. And it's all due to me taking the time right now to do the self-care and try and take care of myself, which is what self-care is. Repeating myself again. Yeah. I can't move my wrist, so it just looks like my fingers in the air. Anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching Queerati. Come back. Please hit the like button and the subscribe button and the notification bell button if you enjoy this video, anything about it. If you oh, Miko, you're so sleepy. I was happily able to walk Miko before noon today, and I'm really excited. Like, today's a good day. Even though my hand's not working completely, I don't care. It's gonna be a good day. I have PT later, and I'm really excited. So anyways, if you have EDS, or you think you have EDS, or you are a person who stays at home all day, or you are a disabled person, or you have BPD, or anything that I mentioned in this video, please put a comment below and we can talk, have a conversation. I love talking to you folks. So have a really nice day. Take care of yourself.